And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to ICE Digital TV, this Saturday entertainment segment. And I am your host for today, Barbara Jeffries, aka Chorus, gospel jazz recording artist. Welcome, Facebook viewers, and welcome, YouTube viewers. And I pray that everyone is well and healthy and safe. And once again, thank you for tuning in to ICE Digital TV for today. And please, ladies and gentlemen, I ask that you subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the bell for future notifications. And our YouTube channel is ICE TV Broadcast. Once again, you can go to YouTube and search for ICE TV broadcast and click on the notification bell whenever we go live or have new content. And once again, this is our entertainment segment of ICE Digital TV, which airs live on Facebook and live on YouTube at 1 o'clock p.m. on Saturdays. And I invite you to watch our televised broadcast, which airs on Sundays on Comcast Channel 17 at 11 o'clock a.m. And ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you tune in every Wednesday night at 6 o'clock p.m., where I am your host, Evangelist Barbara Jeffries, and we have a word from you from heaven. Again, that's Facebook Live, YouTube Live, every Wednesday at 6 o'clock p.m. And if you would like to financially support our Christian broadcasts and all of our media platforms, you can go to the link that is shown on your screen. And that link is paypal.me/ICE Digital TV. Again, that link is paypal.me/ICE Digital TV. Or you can make your in-kind donations on our secured website. And that website, once again, is shown on your screen at www.iceTVentertainment.com. Again, that website address is www.iceTVentertainment.com. Or, ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to send your donations by check or money order, please, you can make those checks payable to ICE TV Entertainment Ministries. That's ICE TV Entertainment Ministries at P.O. Box 9173, Memphis, Tennessee 38190-0173. And thank you once again for tuning in to ICE Digital TV Entertainment segment on this Saturday. Ladies and gentlemen, ICE stands for ICE. The acronyms for ICE is for Entertainment Christian Promotion, Entertainment Christian Entertainment Promotions. And please, once again, you can visit our website to learn more about all of our marketing and advertising through our agency by visiting the website at www.iceTVentertainment.com. Or, ladies and gentlemen, you can email me to find out more about how to become a guest on ICE Digital TV and all the platforms that we serve for the kingdom of God. And my email address is icetv7@aol.com. Again, that email address is icetv7@aol.com. And once again, we do have multiple platforms to give every indie artist, especially indie artists, music, that extra exposure that they need in order to reach the masses, because social media platforms are now growing worldwide. And we, such as Chorus, gospel jazz recording artists, all indie artists, we need that extra exposure to take our music to another level. And ICE TV broadcast on Comcast Channel 17 on Sundays at 11 o'clock a.m. will give you that opportunity to take your promotion and music to another level. So, indie artists, if you are interested in coming on the broadcast, please email me at icetv7@aol.com. Again, that email address is icetv7@aol.com. ICE Digital TV on Saturdays, ladies and gentlemen, it has been dedicated to indie artists. And that's because I wanted to have a platform to give back to indie artists entertainment, and because of all the favor that God has granted me with. So I just wanted to give back to indie artists to help them take their music to another level by providing platforms such as ICE Digital TV and also Comcast Channel 17 that airs once again on Sundays at 11 o'clock a.m. And I have a word for indie artists, and I have spoken it a couple of times on some of the entertainment segments. Indie artists, settle and be confident in your own creative gifts. Settle and be confident in your own creative gifts, because so many artists today are trying to sound like whatever is popular, right? And just because it's popular, definitely, it doesn't mean that you have to really sound like the rest. Be an original. Sound the way that God has gifted you to sound, because in the artist, whether you male or female, it is your gift that God has given you, just for you. And there is not one human on this earth that has the same voice as you. So, indie artists, I exhort your faith today. Love your gift. Be confident what you are doing. You do you and be you. Love your gift, and sing the way that you sing. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after this commercial from ICE Digital TV. Stay tuned. You are watching the live streaming of ICE Digital TV. And if you would like to support ICE Digital TV or ICE TV broadcast page, you can always share this video by your likes and your hearts and your comments. And for our YouTube channel and televised broadcast on Sundays at 11 o'clock a.m. on Comcast Channel 17. If you would like to sow your financial seeds into this ministry, you can go to the link that is shown on the screen now at paypal.me/ICE Digital TV. Again, that's paypal.me/ICE Digital TV. Or you can make your donations or sponsorship on our secured website, and that website is www.iceTVentertainment.com. Again, that website's address is www.iceTVentertainment.com. And if you would like to pay by check or money order, you can make your donations payable to ICE TV Entertainment Ministries. Again, you can make your checks or money orders payable to ICE TV Entertainment Ministries. And that mailing address is P.O. Box 9173, Memphis, Tennessee 38190-0173. Again, that ministry mailing address is P.O. Box 9173, Memphis, Tennessee 38190-0173. And ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to become a guest on ICE Digital TV, you can always email me at icetv7@aol.com. Again, that email address is icetv7@aol.com. Thank you once again for watching ICE Digital TV. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to ICE Digital TV. And it airs every Saturday at 1 o'clock p.m. Thank you for joining us. Let's keep the music playing. Who's who in the entertainment world? And who is on the coming up? Award-winning entertainment manager and award-winning entertainment DJ, James Everett, aka J Kristyle, is the founder and operator of J Kristyle Management, which he currently representing two hip hop artists and two female models. New to the management fold, J Kristyle has cut his teeth in the business, wearing other hats such as promotional and marketing campaign, curator of independent brands. And he's now crafting the sequel of J Kristyle. J Kristyle is an intricate part of the arrangement and production of the forthcoming project, the All Star Team mixtape, which he has assured everyone will land spending in his days, connecting to artists and to artist opportunities to build awareness of his brand and development as well. J Kristyle he's in constant communication with popular DJs and with promoters and constant communication with taste masters, makers, and other executives. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my guest who's on the coming up. He's on the rise in the music entertainment industry, Mr. James Everett, aka J Kristyle. Welcome, James. How are you? J Kristyle, how are you doing today? Are we having slight audio issues? James, can you hear me? We have a slight audio issues, technical difficulties, and it happens, especially when you're doing podcasts or Zoom. Just going to give it a moment. But while we're trying to figure out the technical difficulties, please let
Hello.
me say this. Hi, James. Can you hear me now? Hi, James. Well, we're still trying to figure this out, but we're going to go forth. People of God, please let me say this. Good people, you may never know who is following you on social media, such as Facebook or Instagram or Twitter. You may never know who's following you and watching you. And as I always say, always be ready and always be prepared. And one thing that really attracted me to James Everett, aka J Kristyle, is because when I was reading his post, he stated that any indie artist, we got to work together. It's so very important for all of us to come together and to support one another. And that's one reason why I invited J Kristyle on the program. J Kristyle, can you hear me now?
Hello.
Hi, James. I don't think we're having audio difficulties. Hi, James. James, can you hear me now? We're still waiting for him to come on. And I do apologize for the delay, ladies and gentlemen. We're still trying to figure out what's going on so we can get J Kristyle Entertainment Management, J Kristyle Indie Radio. Hi, engineer. I believe we're having some difficulties. We're trying to get him on. Well, we have a dead air. And that's one thing that I learned in customer service when I was working in customer service. I always keep it going. So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, you have tuned in to Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And this is Ice Digital TV, and I am your host for today, Barbara Jeffers, aka Chorus. That's Chorus picture up there, the Stone Awards from 2020. James, are you able to hear me now?
And yes, ma'am.
All right, wonderful. You can always expect those technical difficulties. Welcome to Ice Digital TV, James. Let's keep the music playing and let's keep this thing rolling for today. How are you?
All right.
Wonderful, wonderful. James, let the audience know a little bit about you. Who is J Kristyle?
Yes, ma'am. I am James Everett. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, and I started J Kristyle indie radio like a year ago, and I also have my management in J Kristyle Management. I started that like 6 years ago.
Okay. All right, wonderful. And James, let me ask, what made you get into the entertainment career?
I want to help the independent artists.
Absolutely. Independent artists such as myself. And ladies and gentlemen, he's playing chorus music. And I appreciate you so very much,
Yes, ma'am.
James. So very much. You're taking those indie artists' music to another level. Do you know that?
Yes, ma'am.
And what about I'm excited about how you are branding your brand of Kristyle, J Kristyle Entertainment. So please let me ask James, where did you get the name from?
I got the name from my cousin. Back when we went to the studio. I think that was like when I was 16 years old.
Uh-huh.
My cousin, and his name is E Patron, and he worked with like Zed Zilla and other big time artists like Yo Gotti and other artists like that.
Wow.
Yes, man. So we came up with the name J Kristyle. We just get it from my name James, and
Uh-huh.
then we got Christopher and said Kristyle and just used it with a K instead of a C, and
All
that's what came out
right.
with J Kristyle. Came out with J Kristyle.
I love it. I love it. And that's a brand. Hey, surely Ice Digital TV is taken across for you on all my social media platforms. But I love that brand. And I see whereas you're taking it to other levels as well,
Yes,
James. I follow you, just like you follow me on
yes, man.
Facebook and Instagram. We're Facebook and Instagram friends. And thank you for sharing my post. And surely I've been sharing yours
Yes,
because I feel like I'm part of the team of J Kristyle Entertainment.
yes,
Yes, not only my music, but you're spinning a lot of other artists' music.
yes, man.
And tell us about your indie radio show, J Kristyle Indie Radio Show.
Yes, man. And I welcome all in music genres. So
Okay.
that's gospel, jazz, neo soul, rap, all music.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Because I remember when I was reading one of your posts about your indie radio show and remember me inboxing you. I said, well, James, let me go ahead and ask you, do you accept the genre of gospel jazz? Because that's really what I'm labeled as, a gospel jazz
Yes, man.
recording artist. And what did you tell me, James?
Told you, come on, sing that music in.
He's told me, ladies and gentlemen, he accepts all type of genre. So I'm glad that you're spinning my tracks. Thank you so very much, James.
Yes,
Thank
yes,
you.
man.
So I also read, James, recently, you got a couple of events coming up, haven't you?
Yes, man.
You want to tell the audience more about your events?
Well, I got it. Well, Velma Carradine got an event in August and after in Olive Branch, Mississippi, that I'm gonna be a part of. So
Okay.
we send out my business cards to all the independent artists there.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
what day in August is that going to be on?
That's gonna be on August the 6th.
August the
August,
6th?
that's on a Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
I think Friday night, or the event supposed to be around 9, or yeah, around 9.
9
Starting
o'clock
up.
p.m.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Okay, 9 o'clock p.m. Uh, And that's going to be, I believe I saw on your post, Olive Branch, Mississippi.
Yes, ma'am. Olive Branch, Mississippi, at the Shrine Building.
All right, all right. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for some place to go, especially indie artists, and that would be a great location and a day for them to network too, wouldn't it, James?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Any other events coming up, James?
And not right, and not right now.
Okay,
Not right
okay.
now.
All right. But James, also in following your post on Facebook and also Instagram, you are an award, ladies and gentlemen. James is an award-winning entertainment manager, an award-winning entertainment DJ. So tell them about some of the awards that you have won, James. I'm so proud of you.
Yes, I just won a award for my online radio station, and also my client Money Matt. He had just won an award for Artist Mixtape of the Year at the SCA Awards.
Wow, wow. Congratulations once again, James. Yeah, congratulations. And not only that, your awards, you are hitting magazines. Ladies
Yes,
and
ma'am.
gentlemen,
Yes,
J
ma'am.
Kristyle is hitting the covers of entertainment magazines.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
what are some of those magazines that you hit the major
Mm.
cover of, James?
And I was on the Plus magazine, on Hood Idol magazine. Whew, boy,
I know. I'm putting you out
boy,
there.
boy, it's so many. It's
I,
so
I know,
many.
and I know you're very humble, James, but indie artists, that's why I have J Kristyle on Ice Digital TV today. Because trust me, he is able and more than willing to take your music to another level. Not only the indie radio station that he currently operates, but his management team. Maybe some of you need entertainment managers, and Jay Kristyle is the one. You the one. You the man for the season, James.
Yes, ma'am.
You the man for the season. But also, James, uh, tell the indie artists who are listening, who are watching Ice Digital TV today, tell them about how they can go by submitting their tracks to you, their music for airplay.
They can send their music to J Kristyle Indie Radio at gmail.com. And it got to be an MP3. You got to be an MP3. Got to be
Okay,
MP3.
okay. MP3.
Yes, ma'am.
All
Yes.
right. Did you hear that, artists? Once, if you are interested in submitting your music to J Kristyle Entertainment, it has to be an MP3. And we have right now on the screen all of J Kristyle information for Ice Digital TV today. He has his Facebook information on there, his Twitter information, his Instagram information. Also, he has several Gmails that I'm looking at now, all those contact information in the artist for you to connect with J Kristyle Entertainment and J Kristyle Indie Radio Show. Wonderful, wonderful. There you are, all that information. And James, what has been your experience as a DJ, as a manager? And I know you critique different music, and you know what? I tune in on the radio broadcast too. And
Yes,
I told
ma'am.
you, I inboxed you when I first heard one, and especially I was looking for chorus. You know that, James. But you got some fine artists'
Yes,
music that
ma'am.
you are playing. I mean, it's bumping. I mean, yes.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
mean, it's tight. It's mastered because I got an ear for music as well, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So what have been some of your experience on, connecting with the indie artists? And I must say, ladies and
Ooh.
gentlemen, not only locally here in Memphis, but you are going statewide.
Yes, ma'am.
You statewide. So what have been some of your experiences playing the indie artist music?
Man, and it's different. I began music from Africa and Nigeria.
Wow.
Um,
Wow. I mean, some good music, James. I
yes, ma'am.
listened for a couple of hours and I had to, you know, uh, inbox you. I said, James, there's some good music on here. Right. Indie artists on the move.
Yes, ma'am.
J Kristyle is the man for the season. Indie artist. You better connect with him. I'm telling you, better connect with him. And James, let me ask you, J Kristyle. So, what are some of the projects that you're currently working on now?
I'm working on some mixtapes and for the radio station right
Okay,
now, and I'm working on a
okay.
mixtape doing on my management right now with Mo Money and Money Matt.
All right, all right. And I think I saw a couple of posts with. He's a hip hop artist, isn't he?
He a motivational hip hop artist.
Yeah, and hey, he's on the move too because he's winning those awards, and he's also has been covering some of those magazines too, hasn't he?
Yes, ma'am.
And ladies and gentlemen, he's under J Kristyle management. So once again, indie artists, you might want to connect with J Kristyle Entertainment Management. Once again, James, please tell the indie artists once when they submit their music to you, do they have to include any other information such as bio or information about their social media platforms?
Yes, they can put their bio. They can also send their EPK. And they can send that and all that little information, all the
Okay.
information.
Okay, all right, all right. And one thing I was telling my engineer, I said one thing about J Kristyle Indie Radio show or station, and you do that 365 days a week. Am I correct?
Right.
24/24. Is it Saturday through Sunday?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, but what I was also impressed with, James, you had a professional monitoring. Someone is monitoring your radio station, and when
Yes, ma'am.
artists receive airplay,
Yes, ma'am.
what's the
And
name of that monitoring company?
and it called digital radio tracker.
Okay, okay, and in a digital radio tracker, I know. Like for me, chorus, and you know I got to advertise chorus up there.
Yes, ma'am.
So all my music is copyrighted, and I'm with BMI affiliate.
Yes, ma'am.
So your professional indie radio tracker, they tracking our music, aren't they?
Yes, ma'am.
Is there a possibility, a great possibility, because you are giving us airplay for us to receive royalties off of that, or
Yes, ma'am.
monies, profit?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Praise God. Just wanted to confirm. All right, engineer, there was the confirmation right there. And that's a great thing, indie artists, to know that James, your indie radio station, they will receive that professional indie radio tracking.
Yes, ma'am.
So that's why I tell artists, James, to have everything together, with the copyrights, the affiliation with BMI or ASCAP. But it's another tracking for indie artists as well. When your music is heard, on the radio and also through like your indie radio station. What is the other tracking? Uh,
Mm. I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm
okay,
gonna have to look
okay.
that one up.
And I can't think of it right now, James, but it's good for people, once again, indie artists, to have everything in order, your copyrights, music affiliation for performances, and also for radio airplay. And I'm sure, James, you can help them with that as well, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Because you have your entertainment uh, agency management. It is for profit. Am I correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so in the artist, you can always connect with J Kristyle to find out any information about, even if you are interested and you are new getting into the entertainment industry. James, aka J Kristyle, can be very helpful for you, right, James?
Yes, ma'am.
You can share all that information with him because I think you said how long you been in the industry now?
In 6 years.
6 years, yeah. So you got some information under your belt, yeah. And besides what I'm seeing on Facebook, social media platforms, James, you're getting out there. The upcoming rising. I know you're humble, but hey, Corey's put you out there.
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
that's what I do, James. I'm a promoter. I love to promote others, and And J Kristyle, that's why I tell, once again, I tell indie artists, you never know who's watching you.
Yes, ma'am.
You never know who's following you on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. And all it takes is one person to take your career to another level.
Yes, ma'am.
Just like I saw you, as my friend on Facebook, and just reading your post, stopping and taking time to read your post. And if I had not, James, chorus music would have never been played on J Kristyle Indie radio station.
Yes, ma'am.
James, thank you so very much.
Yes, ma'am.
I appreciate you.
Appreciate you too.
Yeah, I appreciate you, and I'm so happy for you going to new levels, and as you go to new levels, you taking the indie artists in your network. Because, like I said, I feel like I'm a part of J Kristyle Entertainment.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
So as you go up, I'm catching on your coattail, James. Yeah, I'm following you. In the audience, you better connect with J Kristyle. And once again, we're going to put his picture up to let you know how you can reach him on all his network information: Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. I didn't mention, but he's on TikTok as well. J Kristyle Indie Radio on Facebook. James Everett on LinkedIn. James Everett on Twitter. J Kristyle Indie Radio. He's on Instagram. He has all his email information on there. So, indie artists, please get with him, connect with him to take your music to another level. Let's keep the music playing. Let's keep it rolling. Keep it rolling, James.
Yes, ma'am.
Keep spinning those tracks. Keep spinning chorus tracks. Life is and the rest is love.
Yes, ma'am.
How do you like my music? Let me put me out there for a moment.
I love your music.
Thank you, James. Thank you. And I couldn't do it without entertainment professionals such as yourself, you
Yes,
know.
ma'am.
And then what I really am impressed about, once again, because you got that indie radio tracker on there. And
Yes,
when
ma'am.
your music is in order, they tracking that. And like I said, I confirmed that with you, whereas artists can receive royalties from that.
Yes, ma'am.
So James, is there anything else you want to share with the Ice TV digital audience?
No, ma'am.
He's so humble. That's why God is blessing you so, James.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, but I'm gonna put you out there, and I'm gonna continue to promote J Kristyle Indie Radio and J Kristyle Entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen, there you are, the man for the season, who's taken indie artists such as chorus music to another level. James, thank you so very much for being on Ice Digital TV.
And thank you for having me.
You are so very welcome. In any way that, hey, we're family now in the entertainment industry. So
Yes,
any
ma'am.
way that we can be a blessing or assist you in anything in your career, let's do that. And I, once again, before I conclude, James, you always post on your social media platforms, indie artists, let's work together.
Yes, ma'am.
We work together and we can accomplish some things, can't we?
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you again, James, for coming on to Ice Digital TV.
Thank you for having me.
Have a blessed one, James.
You have a blessed one too.
Thank you so very much. Ladies and gentlemen, there we have J Kristyle Indie Radio and J Kristyle Entertainment. Thank you so very much for watching Ice Digital TV, and join us next week on Saturday at 1 o'clock p.m. And please tune in to our live broadcast every Wednesday at 6 o'clock p.m. And join me, your host, Evangelist Barbara Jeffries. God has a word for you. Thank you. Stay safe and be blessed.